Hello, welcome to the Forest, Aquarius. This reading is for anyone drawn to these beautiful air energies. I'll be asking your guides to illuminate your journey in love and life. Plus, I'll be seeking out the energy around you in love. Our reading is released almost daily, so to get notified, please subscribe and tap the bell if this resonates. The air sprites of the forest appreciate it. Right now, I'll start off with some unicorns here and find out what animal spirits are in the woods for you today. And at the end, we'll also find out what animal spirits are in the woods for the energy around you in love as well, and see where they are on their path. So to start off, I'm going to see what unicorns you have. Oh, you have not a snowman. Mystery. Oh, and you have wisdom. Oh, that's cute. I really like these colors together. I feel like this is you coming out of hibernation, maybe. You know, finding joy in the little things. And I feel like there's something going on around you that has your attention. And I feel like you're not quite sure what it is, what's going on, but you feel it. You know, and I kind of feel like maybe you're kind of trusting your instincts on this one because you sense something beautiful just out of reach. Interesting. I really love that owl. Like, it's so pretty. All right, so let's see what animal spirit we have other than the unicorns. I like their energies though. Energies are trying to see the unknown. Oh, you have the raccoon with inventor. That's really cute. Okay, so the raccoons are all about using their creativity, being crafty, doing what they need to do in order to get things done. And it's about being able to do multiple things. And, you know, raccoons can also be protective and they can be fierce when they need to be. But they're very, very, very smart. You know, they'd rather like think their way through something, you know. And they are very sensory aware. You know, they use water on their hands to kind of like get an idea of what it is that they're holding, you know. But anyway, so yes, you might be like using your senses an extra bit much here, you know. And with that wisdom card, I wonder if, you know, if your maybe your other senses, you know, maybe you're looking more into tarot or something like that. Maybe just something, you know, is catching your eye, or you hear something, just something sensory, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. That's interesting. Put those there. See what the angels have to say about where you are in your journey, Aquarius. Could be that maybe that you have like some artsy things going on, crafty things that you want to work on, get done. You're like, how do I start this? Okay, so we have the Knight of Fire, the Sun, and the Hermit. So you get Archangel Uriel and Archangel Raziel. I think it's really interesting the differences in energies between the Sun Angel and the Hermit Angel, where the Sun Angel is standing tall and proud and glory, and there are these trees sprouting out around him, and the Hermit is, you know, kind of crouched over here. He's using a cane to feel his way through. You know, he's seen a lot, done a lot, and he has this like glowing lantern with him, you know, lighting the way here, and he can't maybe see every step along the way. It looks like there's some dark things around him. But I feel like, you know, he's been there, he's done that, he knows the way, he knows how to get there. And if he needs answers to something, he knows how to find them. You know, and then we also have this energy of fire here, of being very passionate and wanting to rush toward this. I feel like maybe you feel this happiness around you, and I feel like you're kind of maybe just checking in with yourself here, for the moment, but I feel like you want to go towards this, you know. I feel like if you're in a relationship, like maybe things are going pretty well here. I really like this. I feel like you just like feel this like fire and you're just like, ah, this is really cool. This is really neat. But at the same time, you're kind of like going within and you're kind of like just making sure, that this is what you want to do or this is the way you want to go here. And I mean, it could just be even just like learning more about the situation, learning about how you feel about it here, exploring it. See where you are on your journey. You illuminate the path for Aquarius. Oh, I had on flip over there. At least one. Okay. Couple of air cards. So we more air cards. So on your journey, you have the King of Air, Justice with Archangel Raguel, the Eight of Air, and the Four of Air. You have a lot of major arcanas. Yes, for a couple more here. So it looks like maybe you've had some like doubts come along here and you're kind of just like, man, like I hope things work out better than they did before here. Because I kind of feel like with this Justice, with this Archangel Raguel, that you want things to be fair here, okay. And then you also have the Five of Fire and Renewal with Archangel Jermiel. So I feel like overall you're kind of just trying to tell yourself, hey, everything's fine, this is cool, I'm gonna keep going this way. Because even though we have an energy of like happiness being around you here, I don't see a lot of you feeling happy. I see a lot of you kind of worried here, maybe having some self-doubt, kind of need to take a break or a breather. Maybe you need to do some healing, maybe do some like self-care, self-love things, maybe just lacking some confidence here about the situation, maybe because of some conflicts that are coming up here. Maybe you feel like you have to compete too much in this situation, but you really kind of want this to happen. I wonder, let me see here, I'm going to clarify. I'll use these. I'm going to clarify these with the Manga Tarot. Clarify this Five of Fire. The Page of Air and the Tower. Interesting. Because on your journey here you have the King of Air. I wonder if there's like a situation that was going on, maybe having to do with communication or working with others here. Something was disrupted, right? I mean, I feel like this was like you with another person here, like I was saying, but I feel like with his attitude here, he was kind of like, yeah, I told you so. Kind of a feeling almost, like, which is kind of funny. Like, I don't normally get that with him, so that's why I'm kind of wondering. And with this other King of Air here, he's kind of just like, hey man, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm saying, I know where I'm going. Like, this is what I do. Like, I am smart, I'm intelligent, I'm good with words. And I kind of feel like maybe there was something going on here, and you kind of maybe knew it all along, kind of a thing. And it kind of, everything just kind of went like, yep, you were right. Right, like things got unsettled here. You had one of those like oh shit moments, or depending on your situation here, it might even be something where you were like kind of pushing this, like, hey, you need to take a look at this, and like this might even be on communication here. Maybe somebody just stopped communicating and you stopped communicating and had that moment of like, all right, well, I guess this is it then, like this isn't as stable as I thought it was. And this could even be like a thought about something as well, like just that beginning, like kind of like, hey, I kind of am thinking about this, and then having that like, oh, that shocking moment, or that and it doesn't always have to be bad either. Like it could be that moment of like clarity about the situation, but it's going to illuminate what wasn't set in stone, or it wasn't, that wasn't sturdy. You know, things that are going to come undone, and it's kind of like making you kind of see things in another way, and kind of like realize who's there for you, maybe who's not there for you, kind of like what you want to hang on to here, what you need to let go of. Um, because I feel like you know that what you want in this situation, and I feel like you knew that maybe you weren't getting it. Um, and I feel like whatever this was that you were putting yourself into, where this tower happened, where things kind of just like changed for you, I feel like you know the way back though. Like I feel like this is maybe more of like an idea or something, or whatever is going on, but I feel like you knew what you wanted, and in order to get what you want, you're like, this had to happen. You're because like, you're like, yeah, like, all right, yeah, like, um, you know, with this conflict that's coming up here, and even possibly this could be competing with others here. You know, not maybe really be able to work with others. You know, possibly like having fights here and there, and I feel like you are just having this moment of like, yeah, like I'm done with this. You know, it might even be like a pattern or something like that that was happening, and you're just kind of like having that moment. Um, and I feel like maybe it's something you're still kind of, maybe you were thinking on, maybe kind of like looking into like a little bit here and there, and you're just like, whoa, you know, like I don't think you quite expected it to be quite as dramatic, maybe as what it was for you. Um, but it maybe kind of needed to happen there, you know, like I was saying, like there are a lot of like energies here of like wanting to like go towards something and feeling happiness and going within. And I feel like that's really smart of you here. And I feel like, you know, you're kind of like looking at this, and because like you want to keep going here, you want to have something that is stable, that is good, that is going to be like new and better, because you're tired of like these anxieties, you know, because with this, if this archangel Regulalis justice, you're like, yeah, man, like karma's, I want them to step in here, you know, and this energy, the universe, like things need to be balanced out here, because things aren't balanced, things need to change. um and you know, whatever this conflict here that's going on, you're having that moment of like, oh man, you know, like just starting to kind of like, oh well, okay. With this, and like I said, it might be communication, it could be, you know, maybe communication was cut off here or there, or maybe something was said, or just some thought, something that was small that kind of just went boom, like just, you know. And sometimes, like I said, it could be good though, it could be like, because then you can kind of like, you know, keep moving, you know, if you were stuck, or if you were, you know, unhappy in the situation, then at least, you know, things can get resolved, or you can just keep going here. um But I feel like even if you're afraid to do something about the situation with what's going on here, like you are gonna like I feel like that is that moment of like, oh geez, you know, like you're gonna figure it out here. Um, because they're saying that you are not trapped in these energies of whatever's going on here with this conflict, or whatever is feeling unbalanced. They're saying you are not trapped. We are gonna get you out of this. Like chill out a little bit here if you need to go take a nap, if you're feeling tired, anxious, exhausted, whatever, you know. They're like, we're gonna help you find your soul tribe here. You know, I'm noticing that there's like energies here. These, you know, like we need you to check in or take a breather, or you know, let some of this go, because we need to let some of this flow in here. We need to let some of this karma get in here. We need to kind of make room for that. And I feel like you are trying to like be very logical about it, you know. Like, all right, yeah, like I can do this, right? Um, and maybe that's what you need to do right now in order to get through whatever this struggle is here. You know, because we do have a lot of major arcanas here about change, about things needing to be fair, about letting go of things that are making you uncomfortable here. Because it could be right now even that, you know, I feel like you are like trying here, right, with that Knight of Fire, because you feel this pull. You're like, yeah, like I just gotta get through this, right? And I like that you have that little bit of fire there, you know. So it's not like you're all logical or all just like drained or whatever. You do have that spark there. You do have that something around you that kind of is lighting the way a little bit. And I almost feel like, you know, with that hermit, like that's a bit inside of you too. It might be something that you've discovered about yourself that you want to keep on moving and keep going and like do what's good for you, do what's best for you here. You know, because I'm not getting a lot of like energies of like love here. You know, I'm getting a lot of like maybe a lot of struggle. And if this is you in love, I feel like maybe you want to go towards something because you do feel like maybe a bit of pull here towards something. But you want to examine it. And I feel like you maybe, you know, you do have these doubts here, these self doubts. Maybe you're not sure about yourself, you know, and maybe you're having trouble, you know, embracing a new situation here because of the stuff that has happened before, and you need to just kind of let go of it and needing to like work it out here, work out your own thoughts so that you can embrace this new beginning, because the energies that are coming around again, they're saying this isn't going to be the exact same. You know, it might be an old energy, not old energy, you know, but like an energy from your past that is coming back again, you know, with the renewal card. Um, but this is like a lot of like um a lot needs to be get done in order to get to this point, you know, like this is letting the past go. This is saying like, all right, new you, new me, like we're gonna start over here. You know, maybe you need to you know, this could even be going in another direction, you know, but this is saying that we are ending one cycle. Basically we are ending one thing, but you know there is more out there, you know, and that might be the energy that you're with right now, and it might not be. You know, these aren't really saying here. And honestly, with how this is going, I kind of don't want to specify because I feel like it is different for everyone. And you know, with the owl here and this mystery and the inventor, like I do feel like you are creating something here. Maybe you are working on yourself, or you know, discovering what makes you tick and what you want to do here and what you want to go towards, what energy you want to go towards. Like, how do you want people to treat you? Maybe. Um, you know, like what kind of, I don't know, um, situation do you want to start off on, you know, with this tower coming in? You know, this is an opportunity here. They're saying to rebuild, especially with that renewal card. Maybe that's why I'm kind of getting so much of that, is like, I do feel like there's something that was solid here, you know, whether that was a relationship that you're in or we're in, or even just you finding your own footing. I feel like they're kind of pushing that here, saying this is your chance here to kind of look at things. But I mean, they're not like promising anything. Like I don't see anything like brand new like rushing in here. I feel like there's just a lot of like um needing for things to be balanced, needing for things to be calmer, you know. um but anyway, I mean, it could be too with this energy, you know, if you're with this Knight of Fire, with you going towards this, that maybe you're just like feeling maybe not quite up to par with the other person. Maybe you're kind of like feeling maybe you're not good enough for them, but like at the same time they make you feel really really happy, and you're like, oh shit, like what do I do now? I mean, that's the other way I'm kind of getting this here, you know, with these energies of yes, like I want to do this and I feel good and there's happiness, but my own doubt is just and then whatever this conflict is, and can we keep going and trying to be logical. So I feel it, I get it. Okay, let's see what the energies around you in love are. Get another one. You have the energy around you in love, the Ten of Fire and the Queen of Water and the Emperor. Wow. So yeah, especially with you having that renewal, I feel like this person is like they're in their power. They are receptive, they're open, they're kind of doing their thing, they take charge. They might have had a lot going on that they're trying to maybe wrap up here and get a hold of. Oh, they have call. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so you both have that one. So either you're both, I mean, like, I feel like like you definitely feel a connection with this person. Maybe even a pull to come back to one another. Maybe they are calling you to them. Maybe that's what it feels like to you, at least. They are feeling a call also. I mean, it could be, since you guys both have these, that you are kind of trying to make this work, trying to bring this back together, but in like a new way here. And maybe that's like what you kind of have to figure out here, that this needs to be rebuilt, that like anything that you're gonna start with this person, you got to start over. You have to let go of any of those old thoughts here, about the past that's going on, because they're trying to let go of this, whatever this conflict, whatever was going on here. Maybe not, maybe this is something different, but I'm kind of wondering, I see them like they're being logical, they're seeing things, they're learning about it, they're saying, all right, like I'm burning this, I'm letting this go. Like once these are burned, they're gone. She's memorized these, they're done, they're in her head now. She can let go of those burdensome talk steps, and just focus on what she needs to do and be able to go start something else, along with this energy of being calm and receptive, driven, letting go of any negative thoughts, especially in the good tarot like this one. This is this energy of like letting go of those thoughts, blowing them away, saying, I'm not going to let myself be trapped by this. I'm going to let movement come in here. I'm going to let myself clear these away so I can keep moving. They have 2 10s here, 2 energies of completion, of letting things go, in order so they can move on. And I'm not seeing any energies that either of you here of like jumping off into something, but they also have energies of being very consistent, stable, dependable, loyal, putting roots in, taking charge, getting shit done. um, you know, and maybe even like have been around for a really long time. Maybe you feel very, very drawn to this person. Maybe they feel like, like this was your home. This was like, what you wanted this whole time. Um, you know, but they are feeling called to something. They are feeling the need to let something go, to complete, a cycle here in their life, and they have these energies of taking charge and being emotionally balanced and letting things go. That's really beautiful. And I honestly, I don't know if they're going to be called toward you or towards something else, or what this is, but I think that it's a really, really beautiful. I feel like they're trying really hard, and it's kind of like in their alignment right now. Like this was meant to happen. But anyway, let me find out what their animal spirit is. You had the raccoon. Show you that again. And let's see what they have. Yeah, the animal spirit for Aquarius. Around them. Okay, the energy around you in love has the ram with perseverance. Whoa, interesting. This one is about climbing mountains. it's about setting your sights on something and then going for it. Like I was saying, like, oh my god, like that, like those are like emperor vibes right there that they're getting, like this person knows they're smart. They know they have what it takes. They know they can do what needs to get done. They're powerful. They're strong. And they will put their heads down when they need to, and defend themselves. And they will fight for what they want. They will fight for love. um, and they will fight to protect their loved ones. It's very, very interesting. It's a very kind of like almost like a stubborn energy. Like, I'm gonna climb this mountain. Like, it's also about being versatile, and being able to work with what you have kind of as well. Well, anyway, so that's interesting. So that's kind of what they have. Maybe in their life they've been feeling these struggles. Been feeling this. Like they need to like, keep moving here, let go of these cycles, let go of whatever's going on here in order to keep moving. And they're like, yeah, I'm doing that. I am gonna keep moving because I am strong. So anyway, in the forest, for your spirit animal, you have this crafty little raccoon scuttling down out of the trees, chasing the butterflies, picking up, the little flowers and nuts and berries along the way. you know, probably has like one or two little babies following around behind it or whatever, being cute, but also very smart. Um, and then your person, the energy around you, they get the ram with perseverance. You also have this beautiful golden ram coming out, you know, kind of like just being very solid, very sturdy, you know, kind of just, you know, that has that I can conquer mountains vibe. You know, maybe you're just kind of like watching on there. You know, maybe even like I said, like going and doing your own thing here. But I feel like these are some very smart energies to have here with what you have going on. You know, perseverance, going with the flow, getting things done, um, working things out, trying to like figure out how to do things. Anyway, thank you so much. If you like this, please hit the like button and hope you have a great couple of weeks.